Today I'm reviewing one of my favorite songs of all time. It's Something I Can Never Have by Nine Inch Nails. I will have the instrumental playing in the background, but what I'm saying will probably not sync up with the song. The song begins with the sound of slowed feedback fading out as a keyboard slowly fades in, followed by the low hums of a synth choir building and lingering as the keyboard expands and welcomes the vocals. Trent Reznor's soft yet pained vocals carry this raw pain that materializes through little gasps and breaths of air between syllables. The lyrics rain memories of pain and love buried yet that quietly cries, aching in phantom pains. The bridge continues the instrumentation of the intro and the verse with only the addition of subtle static feedback. Yet this brief moment of vocal silence is powerful. It feels like that timid pulling of nerves that come before a contraction, or for a lack of a better definition, a seizure. The chorus bleeds in all its beauty. It's raw and naked, and the pangs are familiar bursts of desperation, accompanied by the sound of sudden escaping jets of steam. Trent is being honest in a way that I think very few of us are brave enough to be, as he speaks a self-evident truth that sadly, I do believe we all know too well. I just want something that I can never have. The preceding bridge is but brief moments in length, but the pleasant singing of birds invokes a summer love in my mind before it's immediately cast out with the introduction of the vocals of the second verse. Several minor synth additions help flesh out the atmosphere as the lyrics continue painting this picture of devastation and heartbreak. Seething under his breath, Trent sings possibly the most iconic lyrics of his entire body of words with the line, "Gray would be the color if I had a heart." The second chorus barrages in and forces itself into your mind like a hurricane, blurring the lines between the sky and the flood that you're standing in. But again, we're subjected to a shallow bridge, as if we've drifted across this proverbial sea of sound and washed atop a partially submerged foundation that cups around us as a brief moment of novelty in the discord and the chaos. As the piano continues to drone on endlessly, it's as if to remind you that you aren't safe yet. The third verse walks in with the sound of a distant drum. The lyrics are sang with quivering lips that speak the venom of disdain that transition to screams of desperate pain for closure and for healing that ring until the synth reaffirms the epiphany that the singer cannot get closure. There is nothing he can do to gain peace of mind, and the synth that closes out the song, along with the sounds of birds and crickets, draw on that conclusion. And just like that, the song is over. This is truly one of the greatest songs that I have ever heard. And it's why I love Nine Inch Nails since I was a teenager. To this day, I have not found a more emotionally expressed complex that houses such fury and anguish and that pours out its vulnerability. In such honesty, there's a little bit of madness that I love in ways that my sober mind can express. For anyone who has not heard the song, I urge you to get a good pair of headphones, 6 minutes of your time in a dark room, and just shut up and listen. Because these are one of those songs that changes a person. Not recently, but a while back, I talked about hallucinogenics and vulnerability with yourself, self-improvement, self-growth, and I feel like there are many things that therapy cannot do. And one of them is getting you to talk to yourself, getting you to put yourself in a position where you're naked and afraid, where you're true to yourself. and sometimes you have to accept the weakest parts of you to be strong. Sometimes you have to change those parts, and sometimes you have to accept those parts. And it's all a personal journey, and I feel like the songs like this are the equivalent, in my mind at least, to what people expect when they imagine magic or some, be-all, fix-all drug or therapeutic release. To me, this is the closest thing we're gonna get musically. And even if it's not that much to you, check it out. It's a cool song, and it's a piece of art, and I think you'll like it. So thanks for tuning in. Sorry if I come off pretentious. I love this song, and I love Nine Inch Nails, but this song is just like, if you know what Tunisia is, it's like tasting colors. It is just an experience in itself. So please check it out.